So Scott, it's something you know all about. You're ripping up the AAA leagues. Your numbers are off the charts. All of a sudden, a bunch of invitations roll in for ID camps. What is your advice, for parents and for kids who are put in that position for the first time?
For us, it's about finding, the right camp for the player. Obviously, we have kids that, have done well in AAA, and our job is to find them the right place to go. With all the North American Hockey League camps and USHL camps that people get invited to, it's our job to find, the right one that fits for the player. And that's, a lot of these things and a lot of these camps, and there's tons of invites that come in. For the most part, a lot of them are money grabs. And for us, it's about finding the one or two camps that works for the family and for the player. And at the end of the day, hopefully it, ends up turning into, making the team and getting a Division I scholarship.
What separates the camps then? Opportunity, where the franchise kind of is, like their organizational depth, those type of things.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we take a look at is, if you're a goalie, how many goalies are on the roster? It just doesn't make sense to send a goalie if there's 8 people, 9 people trying out for the team, and there's already 2 goalies on the roster. It just doesn't make sense. So that's our job as advisors to find those places for the player. I mean, if there's lots of D-men and you're a D-man, we're not going to sit there and think it's a good idea to send your son away to a team that has lots of D. So it's our job to find out the right places to go and the right places to play. And it's worked out well for us so far.
And more is not always better, right? Going to 100 different camps, they're usually bunched up. You can tire yourself out.
Yeah.
Lots of pratfalls to that, right?
Yeah, I think lots of people get wrapped up and thinking they need to be at all these camps all the time, and they think they need to be seen at all times, and that's not the case. I mean, on top of it being stressful on the player and the family, it looks for us it looks a little bit desperate. We like to send our players to 1 or 2 camps at the most. Like I said before, I mean, a lot of these things are money grabs. It's our job to find out the right places to go and the right camps.
You've been through it for the players. What can they expect to go through on the ice, off the ice when they go to one of these camps?
So they'll travel there, they'll fly in, they'll get to the hotel, they'll play their scrimmages. They typically play about 3 1-hour games. They'll get off the ice, they'll do their training with the team, and then basically, just right now, especially with in COVID, they'll probably just go back to the hotel and eat their food and go to bed.